Most people are terrified of being alone. They fill the silence with noise, scrolling, and fake friends. But what if I told you that your greatest power is hidden in the moments you spend by yourself? When you're always with people, you're living in their energy. You become a mirror of their opinions and their drama. True self-awareness only starts when the room is empty and the noise stops. That's when you finally hear your own voice. Choosing to be alone isn't loneliness, it's selection. It's the moment you stop settling for low-value company just to avoid being bored. Once you become comfortable in your own skin, you become dangerous to those who try to control you. Think of it as a software update. Alone time is where you process your failures, plan your future, and build your discipline. You don't grow in the crowd. You grow in the dark, in the silence, and in the work. Stop running from the silence. It's not your enemy, it's your coach. Are you brave enough to be alone? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe for more reality checks.
Do you remember being 10 and wishing you were 20 so you could be free? Now you're here, and you'd give anything to go back to a time when your only stress was finishing your homework before dinner. Welcome to the invisible trap of adulthood. You thought having money meant freedom, but now you have a job that eats your soul just to pay for a room you're too tired to enjoy. You're surrounded by people, yet your phone is silent. You're successful on LinkedIn, but you feel like a fraud every time you look in the mirror. We were raised on fairy tales, but no one taught us how to handle the silence of an empty apartment or the guilt of choosing sleep over friends. We aren't failing at life. We're just grieving the version of the future we were promised but never received. The truth? Everyone is pretending. That perfect person you're comparing yourself to, they're just as lost as you are. Growth isn't about reaching a destination. It's about learning to be okay with not having all the answers. Your pace is not a race. If you're feeling behind in life, you're exactly where you need to be to start over. You're not alone in this silence. Tell me one thing you miss about being a kid in the comments. Subscribe if you needed to hear this today.